There are all kinds of different movie genres, such as comedy, thriller, romance, and sci-fi. But have you ever watched a movie that had a deeper and darker meaning behind it? Of course. While watching certain movies, you normally don't think about the extra little scenes being shown, because you're so focused on the actual plot of the movie. Here are some movies with dark meanings behind them, but before we get into the video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel.
Boy, you're in a heap of trouble.
Number 1. The World of Cars. On the surface, the world of Disney and Pixar's Cars offers a glimpse of a fun alternate reality where cars have human-like features and run the country. But what if instead of an alternate reality, the film actually represents our future? According to multiple theories and some insight at Pixar, the film actually takes place in the future where human existence has been wiped away. Each car features automated technology and actually adapts into the personality of the last person who owned it or sat inside the vehicle. Using human thoughts and memories, the cars can live out their own world and adapt everything to fit.
Do you even know what a cybug is?
I can't say that I do, man.
Number 2. In Wreck-It Ralph, we get to witness Sergeant Calhoun's dark backstory, where her wedding day is disrupted by a cybug who completely devours her fiancé at the altar. In a quick edit, we see Calhoun pull out a gun and completely obliterate the off-screen bug, as she has a look of horror on her face. What Disney didn't show us is Calhoun actually had to shoot and kill some form of her own husband. As shown in other parts of the film, cybugs transform into the people or things they eat. This means the cybug likely had the shape of Calhoun's husband, and she had to deliver some nasty headshots to kill him and the cybug off for good. Number 3. Sven's frozen mother. As we saw in Frozen, Sven and Kristoff have a great relationship and bond. They understand each other, share carrots, and were both raised by a family of magical rock trolls. It's just too bad one origin theory paints their time together a lot darker than it seems. The next time you watch Frozen, take a moment to stop singing along and pay attention to Kristoff's clothes. He is clearly wearing reindeer pelts, a material made of skins like Sven's. As the theory goes, Kristoff is actually wearing the skin of Sven's mother, given to him after she was killed. This is why Sven is so attached to Kristoff. He has a sin of his own mother. Let that sink in for a moment.
Hello, Belle.
Bonjour, Gaston.
Number 4. In an effort to save time and money, Disney has reused animation throughout the years and snuck it in many different films. Unfortunately for them, they should have never used shots from Bambi and Beauty and the Beast, so this dark theory wouldn't have formed. This theory is simple. Gaston killed Bambi's mother. Early in Beauty and the Beast, we see Bambi's mother sipping water from a stream. During Gaston's visit to the local pub, we see his wall of trophies with numerous deer heads. After his recent return from a hunting trip, it's pretty safe to say Gaston was the hunter from Bambi, another reason to cheer for Gaston's epic fall and death. Lifestyle. Number 5. Mufasa's revenge. Mufasa's death at the hands of Scar was as dark and dirty as they come in a Disney movie. But if one theory is true, then Mufasa was even more bitter. As Mufasa's spirit visits Simba, it's clear he is part of the clouds, sky, and is constantly looking over. But can he also control the weather? Almost immediately after his death, the Pride Lands dealt with an epic drought. Animals were killed off or driven away, and his own lion family nearly starved to death. Despite this, Mufasa keeps the drought going in hopes of seeing his son Simba rise to the occasion and deliver vengeance. Further proof of Mufasa's weather-controlling powers comes from when lightning strikes down at the Pride Lands and rain pours down shortly after Simba's victory.
Take her to the moon for me, okay?
Number 6. Bing Bong's Monster Life. Bing Bong's death is tragic enough as it stands in the movie Inside Out. But there's one theory that adds more sadness. The theory involves a crossover between Inside Out and Monsters, Inc. The imaginary character of Bing Bong was manifested from an actual monster that used to come through Riley's closet door. Clearly by the goofy nature and outfit, Bing Bong started his monster career when the company relied on laughs rather than screams. Eventually, Bing Bong lost his door connection to Riley, meaning the poor monster lost Riley both in the real world and in the girl's imagination. That's all we have for today's video, guys. We'll see you next time.